Before now, the fastest BMW in Nigeria used to be the BMW M8. But before that, it was the F90 M5. And before that, it was the F82 M4. But now, we have a new king in town. That is the G82 BMW M4 Competition. For context, this is the 4th fastest BMW model ever made. The third is the M3 Competition. The 2nd fastest BMW is the M5 Competition, while the M8 Competition remains the fastest road-going BMW ever made. Not only is this G82 M4 Competition in Nigeria, it is in Ikeja, Lagos at Remimatics Automobile. And today, I'll be showing you why this car is selling for 180 million naira. The features, how it drives, what drives it, the performance, everything you need to know about the G82 M4, you're going to know in this video today. My name is Crank, and this is 234 Drive. The 2021 BMW G82 M4 Competition. I know this name is very long, so for the purpose of this video, let's just call it the M4. This car looks gorgeous, but I know you have a question, like why does this space look like this? Why does the grille look like a pig's nose? I had this same question in 2020 when BMW gave us a new M3 and M4 with this extended vertical grille, but it didn't just start today. In 1956, BMW experimented with a stretched kidney grille on the 503 sports car, and they kept using it until the 70s when they stuck with regular size kidney grilles that got bigger with the car size. But in 2020, BMW went full length with the grille, and it annoyed a lot of BMW lovers. But guess what? We are slowly getting used to it, because no matter the shape, as long as it has a kidney grille, it is a BMW. The car looks undoubtedly very aggressive, because it is not just an M4, it's an M4 competition, so it is accompanied with a lot of enhancements all around. The appearance of this pig nose grille is also assisted by this double hood vents, like they just rhyme together. You also get like adaptive LEDs, very thin, and by adaptive I mean they turn with the road. When you turn your steering, the thing turns like this headlights is turning, and they are LEDs, full LEDs. Also for the wheels, you get 19 inches alloy wheels, multi-spoke wheels in front, and you get 20 inches at the back. That is a staggered setup to help with stability on the road. So the rear wheels are bigger than the front. If you look closely, you see these blue brake calipers, very big. It has 6 pistons inside for each of the tire to help the car stop fast. Because it's a very fast car, you're able to stop fast. And you can see that the brake discs are also ventilated to dissipate heat very, very fast. So this is not just a show car or a loud car or a powerful car. It has everything in place to help you stay on the road while you're doing your thing. You have a carbon fiber roof. You also have an aerodynamically assisted side mirror. And at the rear, you have this ducktail spoiler, and you have a rear diffuser to help with aerodynamics. So this car was crafted for the road, to be very fast, aggressive, to look very, very mean. And I think it does that excellently well. You also have this long wraparound tail lights. They come all the way here. It was smaller on the older generation of the M4, but now it's also long and very big. Yeah, you also have a bold inscription that reminds you that this is not just an M4, but an M4 competition. And yeah, we have no regular windshields. This is called an acoustic windshield. What that means is when you're speeding on the road, there's no way wind noise is going to enter the car from here. So this windshield you see is soundproof, acoustic. Based off just looks, like, what do you think about the BMW G82 M4? Like, what do you think about the looks? Rate it over 10 in the comments now. Rate it now. And before I go inside, I need to do one thing for me. Like, share, and subscribe to our YouTube channel now. Like, just press that like button because you're going to forget if you don't need it now. Like, share, subscribe as we go into the BMW M4. Bang. Yes, so one thing BMW likes to do with their interior across all their cars is keep it consistent. So if you're a BMW person, this interior might look very familiar. The only difference between this latest BMW M4 and the previous outgoing generation is that this screen is not sticking up. In previous generation, this screen is sticking out. So the material selection, leather all over, leather here, this is actual leather here. I mean, this is BMW. Leather for the steering. This is soft material. Yeah, very quality. And you can see this wooden grain, like dark wooden grain finish. Some other editions have carbon fiber all over here, but this one doesn't have carbon fiber. It's just wooden grain. And here we get bucket seats. They are quite comfortable, but to be very honest, these seats are not made for comfort. They are made for control, because they're supposed to grip you while you're driving in your BMW M4. So you have a digital dash, digital gauge cluster, digital everything, and you have heads-up display here. So your speed, you can see your speed here, just displays up here. So let me try and put it on. I thought the start button was here, but it's actually here. So I'm not going to start the car yet. I just want to show you the screen. You can see the M4 display here. Very nice touch screen, haptic response. This is where the car gets really fun. You can control a lot of things, like the exhaust sound, the engine settings, the chassis settings, the steering, the brake, and all these controls actually affect the performance of the car. You control the engine from here. Once you click setup, you can choose the engine mode you want: Sport, Sport Plus. You can choose your chassis setup. You can even tweak it anyhow you like. And then you now set these two buttons, the M1 and M2 buttons, to be your control. So maybe on some days you just want the engine to be efficient, but you want the steering to be in sports mode. Then you click M1 for that. M1 is one setting on its own. M2 is a different settings. Once you click M2, it changes. So this one is for the M2 is driving without chassis stabilization, meaning the car can drift when it's in this mode, because it is in M2 now. But let me take it back to M1. Now the chassis stabilization is on. So M2 is for drift mode, M1 is for normal driving mode, because that's how somebody set it. So you can choose different settings. You can tweak the engine, you can tweak the chassis, you can tweak the steering, and you can tweak the brake. That is an astonishing level of control in any sports car. I love it. But don't worry, we'll get to that. We'll put it on the road and we'll see how all these things play out. And there's actually a back seat, because I know it looks like there's no back seats in this car, but the back seats, I don't advise it for passengers. It is very, very tight. You feel very cramped in there. Look at the sloping roof lines. When you're in the back, your head is literally on the roof of the car. So this bag, at best, it is for bags and baggages. That takes us to the boot. Let's see how much boot space we have in this car. The boot is powered. Yeah, so it just opens automatically. And it's large. Very, very large. You have a lot of trunk space. This is actually very large. You can fit in anything you want to fit in into the trunk area of your M4 and closes automatically too. Now that takes us towards the engine. What powers this car? What is the soul of the BMW M4 Competition? Let's go to the front and check it out. Yeah, so this is the twin turbo 6-cylinder engine. But because this is BMW, they don't make V6 engines. They make inline 6 engines. So instead of the V6 in other cars where there's 3 cylinders here, 3 cylinders here, then they form a V6. In BMW, it's just straight. It gives the car better stabilization on the road. And with the M4, it produces about 503 horsepower, because this is the rear-wheel drive version. If it was the X-Drive, which is the 4-wheel drive of BMW, to produce about 523 horsepower. You can see this bracing here. It also helps with the stability of this car on the road. And the suspension is also adaptive. I mean, from inside you can tweak the suspension, so the suspension is not just stiff. You can make it soft or stiff depending on how you want the car to feel. So yeah, this whole combination is paired to an 8-speed ZF transmission. ZF means this transmission is very fast and sporty. So it makes this car go from 0 to 60 in just 3 seconds. But don't worry, we're going to test this out. So we're going to say the 3 seconds is a made-up number, but it's actually real. Now remember, all this speed, all this power, I already mentioned it before, you need to be able to stop fast. That's why the brake discs are made from steel and they are ventilated with 6 pistons in each of the calipers to help the car stop very fast. So once you tap it, you're stopping fast. You can also tweak the braking power of the car from inside the car. So now I think it's time to put this car on the road and see how it actually drives. So now it is time to drive the M4 Competition. I want to be the only one on this test drive. I'm going to be joined by the CEO of Rematics Automobiles, Mr. Remy. So start up, we start from here.
Let's go there.
Guys, come on now. So you can get some.
Ooh, wow.
Welcome.
Thank you. Small. I might jump out.
That's small.
Yeah. Don't worry, go. Don't worry. Bit by bit. When did this come out?
Just inside here, like just to get it out. Feels like it wants to jump already.
Yes. So this is how I feel about these cars, yeah. A car like this, for example, is electric. You know how you put on a switch and then there's no lag between you putting on the switch and when the light comes. So the car feels like you, like your body.
Yes.
You know, it works with you. And then the interior, they're not so bad, you know. People always believe that the aesthetics in the Mercedes is always.
I mean, it's better,
but I think they are catching up.
Yes, I always tell people that BMW is performance first before luxury.
Yeah, luxury.
Benz is luxury first before performance. And BMW instead, they always look the same across all their cars. Like it does the same. It does make it a bit bigger, a bit smaller, depending on the size of the car. But the quality is great. The quality is great. It's way better than the previous M4.
Let's go.
Okay. And I can't hear anything from outside.
No.
Properly insulated from the road.
This road is what the house called Gapili Gadoki.
What's that?
So this is the field and this is the donkey. So
okay, that's
you can do whatever you want to.
This is fast.
Yeah, very fast. We're on 5 already. Extremely fast.
As I'm driving, like it doesn't feel like I'm driving a super car or fast car, but once you put your leg on it, you just get reminded that this is very fast.
Exactly. So that's what I'm saying. It feels light and heavy at the same time. You know, you don't feel like you're having a drag and all of that.
So it feels like I can use the car every day, but I just have to remind myself that this car is fast too. It's very comfortable on the road. So sometimes it's not so stiff. I mean, because it's not a sports mode, but can't hear anything from outside. I'm just
no, of course, nothing from outside.
This is just a cool fast car to have.
And same thing if you're playing music from inside the car. Let's go.
So loose. I think this is the fastest car I've driven. Yes, this is the fastest car I've driven.
It's very fast.
It's the fastest car I've driven. Very far. Can we turn back here?
There's no turn in there. So we can go this way and turn back. It's fine.
Yeah, that 0 to 60 is definitely true. It is definitely true. It's about 3.2 seconds.
Yeah. I'll own one as soon as I can afford it.
You can afford it to just...
Revmatics can afford it, but Remy cannot afford it now. So take it time.
If you had this car, would you drive it every day?
Yes, I would.
Every day?
That's how much I love the car.
You can control it?
Of course, I would.
I don't think I can control it.
It's just that sometimes when you are in spaces, where confined spaces, you just want to find a way to move and maneuver and all of that. Maybe that's not so good, but I've seen people complain about that design, that grill and all of that.
Yeah,
but I like it.
What do you think? You like it, have you?
I like it.
I didn't like it initially, but I think I just got used to it.
I like it.
But I think it fits the car. well. Physical perspective.
I just feel people are used to the old this thing, and people are kind of slow to accepting changes, drastic change sometimes in design.
And for the camera, you also get like a bird's eye view, 360-degree camera, so you can see a top-down view of the car, so you won't hit anything. So you remember to do that. Thank God, because when you just do cars, you might not put all these things that all these other cars have. But you get like safety, so this car is very, very safe. So we are back, and man, this is not a car. This is a masterpiece. This is the fastest car I've driven, and I know I did not drive it to the max. I know use the sports mode and all that, but I've never driven anything like this before. So let me know in the comment section, what do you guys think about the idea of the BMW M4? Is this a car you're going to own? Is this a car you're going to buy? Let me know in the comment section. I remember we got this car from Remimatics. If you need any car in Nigeria, any type of high-end car, they have you covered. My name is Crank, and this is 234 Drive. See you next time.